Imagine yourself walking through a peaceful garden just after sunrise. With every step, the weight you've been carrying becomes lighter. The frustration, the disappointment, the resentment, the misunderstandings, you throw them outside of your garden. You do not have to deny that these feelings exist. You simply allow yourself to hold them with honesty and compassion, knowing they do not have to define you. Welcome to the channel. This is MMC. Find a place where your body can soften. Allow your hands to rest. Allow your shoulders to drop. Allow your breath to become slow and easy. There is nothing you need to solve in this moment. No argument to replay. No conversation to rewrite. No burden to carry. Only this quiet space. Only this opportunity to be kind to yourself, to choose yourself. Imagine yourself walking through a peaceful garden just after sunrise. What fruits, what vegetables are in your garden? The flowers are opening and blooming. The birds are singing softly. What kind of birds are singing softly? Can you imagine? The air is cool and fresh. With every step, the weight you've been carrying becomes lighter. Ahead, you find a gentle stream. You kneel beside it and place each heavy emotion into the flowing water. What do you feel? What emotions are you feeling? Place them into the water. Not because your experiences or your feelings were unimportant, not because your feelings were wrong, but because you deserve the freedom that comes from no longer carrying them every waking moment. The stream carries them away. Your body feels lighter. Your breathing becomes deeper, more refreshed. You realize that maturity is not about never feeling hurt. It is about responding with wisdom instead of reacting in anger. It is about protecting your peace while remaining open to growth. Now, whisper these affirmations softly to yourself or within your own mind. I choose peace over prolonged resentment. I acknowledge my feelings, without letting them control me. I respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. I allow myself time to heal. I release what no longer serves my well-being. I communicate with honesty and respect. I listen with curiosity before making assumptions. I'm willing to learn from difficult moments. I accept that every person has imperfections. I recognize that as I continue to grow. I choose understanding without abandoning healthy boundaries. I am patient with myself and others. I can disagree while remaining respectful. I let go of the need to win every argument. My peace is valuable. I choose thoughtful words. I pause before responding in frustration. I breathe before speaking. I make room for empathy. I make room for accountability. I allow relationships to evolve. I embrace change. I focus on what I can control with courage. I release unrealistic expectations. I appreciate sincere efforts, including my own. I forgive myself for past mistakes. I continue learning healthier ways to love. I create space for honest conversations. I choose compassion without losing myself. I protect my emotional well-being. I welcome moments of connections with people. I celebrate small improvements. I do not need perfection to experience love. Take another slow breath. Now, let's imagine the morning sun warming your face. Feel its light reaching every corner of your heart. Feel the light warming your body. There is no room for grief. There is no room for disappointment. There is room for joy. There is also room for hope and room for change. You are not required to ignore your frustration. You are invited to meet your frustration with wisdom, to set boundaries where needed, and to remain open to the possibility of healthier ways of relating. Remain open to reconciliation when it is safe and healthy. Repeat after me, please. I honor my intuition. I value mutual respect. I choose patience during misunderstandings. I release grudges that keep me stuck. I become wiser through reflection. I recognize the power of kindness. I offer grace while maintaining discernment. I become flexible in my thinking. I seek solutions instead of blaming others. I remain teachable throughout my life. I allow love to coexist with healthy boundaries. I value honesty and accountability. I first create peace within myself. I can grow into a more patient and understanding family member. I choose encouragement over criticism whenever possible. I release the need to carry every old disappointment. I nurture relationships that are built on trust and care. I deserve relationships that feel respectful and supportive. Each day, I become a little more compassionate, a little more resilient, and a little more at peace. Picture yourself months from now. You'll pause before reacting. You'll choose your words carefully. You'll apologize when appropriate. You'll laugh more often. You'll carry less emotional weight. You understand that maturity is not the absence of emotion, but the ability to navigate those emotions with grace. As these soft-spoken words gently come to an end, let your breathing remain slow and easy. Allow your body to settle more deeply into comfort. With these affirmations, let them settle into your awareness. Imagine them becoming familiar and comforting. You are free to accept the ideas that serve you and let go of anything that does not. Your subconsciousness is learning to support habits of confidence, gratitude, persistence, love, and self-respect. Each repetition gently reinforces your belief that growth is possible and that your daily actions matter. Leave behind what no longer serves your peace. May you become increasingly patient without becoming passive. May you become increasingly loving without abandoning your boundaries. May you become increasingly wise without becoming hardened. And may your family relationships, where possible and healthy, be shaped by honesty, respect, forgiveness, accountability, and love. Always remember, your greatest source of peace begins with your own choices. Inhale, exhale. When tomorrow arrives, meet it with renewed sense of hope. Hope for yourself, for your family, and for your future relationships. If this recording helped you feel even a little more at ease, you're warmly invited to return whenever you need a peaceful space to unwind. You can also support the channel by subscribing leaving a kind comment, or sharing this video with someone who could use it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.